Come on.
Well, good morning. As you can see, I'm not on the bank. I'm actually in my shed. But what we need to do, because obviously the new night fishing rules with the COVID restrictions are hopefully going to be lifted on the 29th of March. So I need to get some new line on my reels. And I thought I would take you along and just show you how I do it. It might not be the right way to some people, but this is how I've always done it, and I've never had a problem. The line we are actually going to put on is Fox Exocet line. That's £18, 0.350 diameter. Now that is a really fine diameter for an £18 line, but I've used £18 for a long time. Really abrasion resistant, really strong as well, and it takes to a knot really well. So I've used it for years. I was thinking about a bit of change, but mainline is all about confidence, and I've got the utmost confidence in this Car Key Exocet. So I'm going to stick with it because, like I said, it's never let me down. So what we need to do first is we need to put it into soak, get the line to soak for a few hours. Because believe it or not, mono does actually take on water. And the more water it takes on, the suppler it gets. And it goes onto the reel nice and easy. So yeah, we're going to put that onto soak now. And I'll come back to you in a bit, and when we start actually getting the line on the reels. I'll see you in a bit. We're just going to put a couple of leads on. Just a couple of leads, just to keep the whole spool completely submerged. There you go, a couple of 4-ounce leads. That'll keep that submerged now and let the whole spool soak. Like I said, we're going to leave it to soak for a good few hours so the water can get right through into the bottom coils of line. See you in a bit. Right, that's all my line cut off my spools. Just if you any tips or stuff like that, look. So I'm using the Shimano reels, and these are the CI4s, the Ultegra's 14,000s. XTCs. No, they're not. Yeah, XTCs, sorry. Right, and I've got the reducers in here in the spools for anyone that wants to know, and these are the 6,000 reducers. It doesn't seem like you can get a lot of line on there with them on there, but you can still get a good 300 meters of line on there, which is more than enough for any carp angler really in this sort of country. If you're fishing like, you know, 400 or 500 meters out abroad or something like that, obviously you'd want to change them. But with these ones, I put the 6,000 reducers in. That's just to help anyone who's just bought these reels, wants to know about the reducers and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, all the lines off. All the line I've put into a bag, and I'm going to take that to my local tackle shop for the line recycling. We want to try and save the environment, remember? So yeah, that's the reducers, and we'll get that line to the tackle shop. See you in a bit. Right, so the line's now been soaking for a good few hours. It's in the bucket down there. So what we're going to do is start getting it on the reels. So I've got my rod. Obviously, I've taken the top section off. We don't need that, just to put some line on. So what we're going to do is find the end of the line, which is there. Obviously really important, stick that through your butt eye. Okay, get that through there first. Pull some line off there. There you go. Right, this is the knot that I use to tie my line to my reels. Okay, so get yourself a big bit of line and make a big loop. So push it towards yourself, look. If you push it towards each other, it already creates a loop. Okay, so we've got a loop there, and then get the part of the line that's going through your eye and back onto the new spool of line, and then push that towards you, and that creates another loop. So you've now got a loop within a loop. And get your tag end, and you've got to go through the smaller loop 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Can you see that? Look, try and get that close and adjusted. Right, wet it and start pulling that down and teasing it down nicely. Hold your loop and pull your tag in. And there you go, there's your knot there. Let's untangle it all. There you go. So there's your knot there, look. Your knot. So get your spool, which we've got in my pocket. There's my spool. Right. You'll notice there is a little tiny square there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's for your knot to go in. So if you pull the bit that's going back onto the new spool, it will actually tighten up. Look, can you see it tightening up? There you go. Get your tag end and get your main line and pull that nice and tight in your teeth. You want your tag end in your teeth, and you want this bit in your hand. There you go. Nice and tight. And there you go, look, you can see that. The knot is in that little square there. Just so it sits nice. Get your scissors. Cut the tag end off nice. Ooh, so that's what we've got now. We've got our main line onto our reel. So now you need to get your rod. Obviously open your bail arm like so, and then get your spool onto there like that. Okay, get your cap. Have I got my cap? I've got my cap in my pocket. One cap, and then obviously put that onto your reel. If I can get it in, there you go. Make sure it goes on nice. There you go. So we've got that nice and tight now. So now you flick your bail arm back over. So now you've got your line going through your bail arm, through your eye, and into your bucket. So yeah, we're just putting some tension through the line with my hand as we're reeling onto the spool. One thing I do is just flick the bail arm off and just make sure that the line isn't coiling off. Look, can you see that? It's just hanging down nice, so the line is going on beautifully. So that's how you want your line to go on. If it was just to spring off, you're doing it wrong. So maybe turn the spool round in the water. If it's sticker side up, maybe turn the spool round so it's sticker side down. But that's exactly how you want it. Look, it's not springing off, it's just draping lovely. Perfect. Let's get some more line on. As you can see, the spool is spinning. And there you go. And we're just putting a bit of tension through the line with my hand. It's not burning my hand or nothing, so, and we should be able to get a good 250 to 300 meters on this with that 600 reducer. But just keep an eye, because there are 250 meter stickers on the line, so just keep an eye out for them. You should feel it go through your hand. This is why I use my hand and not a tea towel, because you can't feel it with a tea towel, the sticker going through, and then you end up with a sticker on your spool. There you go, just felt that sticker, look. So we'll just let the bail arm off. Only a few coils went on, look. So there's your sticker. And that's your 750 meter mark. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom out a minute. There you go, 750 meters. So that's telling me There's 750 metres of line left on the spool. Right, so we've got our reel filled up. What we've done is we've just left a little lip there. You don't want to fill that right up, and we've left a little lip on the top as well. If you fill it right up, it's just going to spring off. So we've left, I don't know, about 2 mil of a lip there, and then it's not going to spring off on us when we want to do a cast. Just in case people were wondering what rods I'm using, these are the Free Spirit rods, and these are the CTX. They are 12 foot, 3.5 pound test curve rods, and these are the SUs. There you go, you can see that. SU stands for stepped up, so they're just a little bit of a more casting machine than the standards. So yeah, a real decent rod. The only one thing I would say with these rods is it would nice to be the handle just to be a little bit longer, maybe up to there. Obviously the best way to get range is pulling that left arm into yourself, so just a little bit of a longer handle, and these would be amazing rods. They're already really good rods, and I love playing fish on these rods, but yeah, that's my only one criticism, just have a little bit of a longer handle. Right, that's all 3 reels filled up now, filled up to the max. Like I said, we've left that little lip there and that little lip there just so it don't bloody coil off, and we've used all the line, just enough line to go on 3 reels. Perfect, happy days. All we got to do now, set the rods back up, get them back in the bag, and get out there and get fishing. See you in a bit. Well, that is all the rods and reels sorted. They're all packed away back in the rod bag, ready for our next session. Hopefully going to try and get out after this lockdown is over, so after the 29th of March, but we'll see. Obviously I've got to go to work still, so we'll have a look and see where we get with a bit of fishing. Everything's done now, everything's ready, so don't forget, send that line to the line recycling. Most tackle shops now are part of the line recycling scheme, so next time you're in the tackle shop, just take that with you, and I expect they can take that off your hands. So yeah, that's that done. So hopefully I can help some people out with that. If you've never put line on before, or you've put it on before and it's not gone on very well, hopefully that helps. Other people might do it different, but that's how I do it, and it works for me. So like I said, we got that extra set on there, that's on there, and we are ready to go. So yeah, a big thanks for watching. Like I said, I hope it helps you out, and hopefully I'll see you on the bank soon. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. See you on the bank soon. Ta-da.